Twitch chat's laughing their heads off. Like, haha, I totally get the joke. I totally get be like you're big. I'm like you.
Oh wait, no, they left it on best of 5. Oh no.
I mean, I'm sure they'll figure it out. They're smart kids. They're good kids.
I don't think any of them are kids.
I'm pretty sure they're all older than us.
Yeah, I think so. Alright. So,
okay.
We have Fireicy again kind of ripping into Eliana yet again.
Oh yeah. Wait, they played early, didn't they?
Yes.
I don't know how I forgot about it. Yeah. You know, they played early, and it basically came down to, oh no, Fireicy accidentally not making it onto the stage. But we really saw this doubles come down to Fireicy getting early kills on Sparx, which was huge. You know, getting kills on Sparx. Because there does get to a point against Eliana where past like 120%, it gets very hard to kill the Eliana, you know, as they can sort of just stall in the air, you know, throw out missiles, be uninteractive. But as long as Fireicy gets those early kills, you know, back air up smash, then, you know, you can steal that back.
And so what we saw happen last set was Sparx actually ended up switching to Shovel Knight as the counter, and it worked out really well. So I'm actually surprised he didn't start with it here. Yeah,
I feel like Shovel Knight was like the right call from them, you know, to get Fireicy off the Eliana.
This set, Protagify is playing more aggressively and it's been picking off like cloud up air kills, F tilt affairs, and that kind of thing. And like Prota's still on 3 stocks. Like this is pretty heavily, very heavily in blue team's favor. Prota DIing poorly on an F tilt, but he was at like 140. There wasn't much he was getting out of that stock anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could have just DI'd and hope your teammate saves you, but
it was a rough situation for Prota, so that's fine. Prota getting an edge guard started on YesDef, not getting a ton off of it.
Oh, he techs out of the down tilt and gets, you know, caught by a missile anyway. Oh. Sparx, you know, getting caught by you know, getting nicked by a bubble, but could have been much worse if he couldn't have gotten out of that. Ooh.
Ooh, 2
really
important kills. Now
it's back to even.
Red team really turned it
stocks, and now it's one. Everyone's at 1 stock, but it's
the percents are still not too favorable.
Not even,
but
the stocks themselves.
And there's a mine on YesDef as well. YesDef actually DIing the mine properly.
Oh yeah, because he could have been easily caught by
Thunderline.
Wow.
Thunderline's so good in doubles.
Thunderline caught both of them.
What ends up happening is in singles, people are very aware of what you're doing because all they have to focus on is you. So as Abs, your opponent's pretty much always going to know where your cloud is. They're looking at if you're starting a Thunderline. In doubles, you can put a cloud on one side of the stage, you run to the other, they're going to forget that cloud's on the other side still. And so you can throw off some Thunderlines pretty easily without people realizing what's going on. And so with players who don't play doubles as much, like Fireicy and YesDef, they might not be as aware of Absa's setups and what she's trying to do.
Yeah. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate?
Yeah. Alright, so looks like button checks, maybe? Talking over game plan?
Still on best of 5, it says.
Oh yeah, tournament mode.
Yeah, they
still
didn't
set to best of 5.
Push it down to best of 5.
Do you think they realize?
I mean, it would really suck if they think it's supposed to be best of 5. And then it turns out to not be best of 5.
Yeah.
But let's hope they know.
Let's hope. Alright, so pretty even start so far. Sparx being caught out of mech, gets back down, it's okay. Fireicy in a pretty rough edge guard against Protagify, ends up making it back, but gets mined in the process of recovering.
Getting, you know, Zetterburn against Eliana is so... The one thing that's so awful is recovering, because you always get a free mine on you, and having a mine on you is the scariest thing.
Yeah.
Against Eliana.
Oh, that was, wow. That ended up being, that was Sparx' up B into Protagify's up air. One thing Protagify is doing very differently this set, and it's working out a lot, is he's going for kill confirms, going for snatch checks a lot more. Like, Protagify is the main killing force in this team right now, and that's really helping them out. Now we see, that was really good. Between the down B and Protagify's presence, he made a lot of room for Sparx to up B back to stage. And so now, again, it's looking pretty solidly in blue team's favor. But we all saw how last game went. So might not stay that way.
Protagify accidentally throwing a cloud at his teammate as he landed the up tilt.
But
I think an overheat up tilt, like, might have, you know, if not killed, put in a really good position to get a kill.
Yeah. And now, still pretty heavily blue team favored.
Oh, wow.
That was almost really bad.
Accidentally team kills and then gets saved.
by the opponent.
Wow.
That was a role reversal a little bit there.
Forgot what team they were on. Oh,
Yesdef going for a pretty randy up air off stage.
Yeah, I feel like he meant to land on the
Oh no, not again. You don't have a puddle.
Oh
okay,
my
it's fine.
God.
He
I
had
was
a double
so
jump.
worried he was about to SD the same way twice in a row. That would have been
now,
so bad.
Proto getting saved by bubbles again. So now, I think if Proto can just get like a little bit of percent out of stock. Never mind.
I was gonna say he's
Fireicy
at
down smashes him.
161. It's insane that he's even lasted that long.
Yeah. Well, so now.
Oh no, Sparx has to get down.
Yeah.
He's getting juggled by Zetterburn up air. It one you know, bad DI into a sweet spot. You're dead at like 70.
I wonder if Sparx still realizes he has a mine on fire.
No, no.
All right.
It just doesn't upbeat.
Okay.
Now it's a 2v1.
Bad situation, but definitely possible. Absa, I think, is one of the best 1v2 characters.
Especially because of their percents. You know,
Yeah.
100%, 76% versus only, you know, well, now 57%. But it's he's got the percent. He can take some hits, eventually get the kill, and then it'll be an even 1v1.
Yeah.
But, you know, you've got to find the first kill. That's the
that's
he gets it.
super big.
Did he jump? Did he jump into that back air? Does he have it?
No.
No. What
It's
is
okay. Back air? Yep,
Oh
he tried.
my God.
Off of that nair, you
Scrambles.
really have to react, because you can get either a fair bear or up air. Commits to the cloud too early, can't punish Yesdef's.
Oh, he catches his...
Bubble butts right into the up smash.
Wow.
That was actually really good
Yeah.
from Proto. So, do they realize? No, this isn't best of 5.
Wait.
Do they realize?
They're not
No, this isn't best of 5. This is best of 3.
Who's going to tell him?
It's best of 3.
Right?
All right, blue from the crowd, potentially saving the day. This is best of 3.
At the very least, get George to clarify. Because it's not top 6 yet.
No, this isn't top 6. All right.
Because, I mean,
All right.
it would be cool if top 8 was...
It looks like they realize now. The memo is that maybe George can come over, but this is definitely not top 6. So are we gentlemen? 5?
5? All right, you know,
All right.
I like top 8 best of 5. We'll give it to him.
Okay.
But, you know...
All right, whatever.
We'll let him have this one.
All right, I feel like Sparx and Proto are going to be a little upset if this becomes a reverse 3-0.
I mean, they assumed it was best of 5 anyway. You know, it wouldn't change much.
Yeah.
But anyway, I do like top 8 being best of 5 as opposed to just top 6. I think it feels more full.
But I mean,
it does. I
it's
feel like
weird.
It's a little confusing looking at the pool. And
it should have been this in a top 8 bracket instead of feeding into a top 6.
Yeah.
But whatever. Probably based on how this has been going, probably just gonna be one extra game.
Yeah.
But you never know.
It's been very dominant in favor of the blue team so far. Even
I mean,
though
the last game ended up being a 1v2.
The last game was much closer, but game 1, you know, was more dominant.
For sure.
The first set that we actually saw Sparx have to swap off of Eliana and play Shovel Knight instead. I think if they're pushed up against the wall, if the red team ends up taking the next 2 games in a row,
I think
we could see him swap.
But I think what's happened so far is it wasn't a character swap, but just the way they approached the game has been very different this set, and it's worked out a lot better for them, especially Proto playing a bit more aggressively, Sparx being the one that sits back a little more.
Yeah.
And it's, like I said, it's worked out a lot better for them, evidenced by they're winning.
I feel like their team comp doesn't inherently let them play doubles extremely well, I think, because a lot of time you want one person that can play aggressive and one person that can play very defensive.
Yeah.
And to me, both of these like projectile characters should both be playing a little defensive in their doubles team. But, you know, it's good that they realize they need one person that can play aggressive, and, you know, Proto's taking the role of it.
Yeah, I think the first set they were trying Sparx to be the aggressor.
Yeah, the problem with that is that it led to Sparx running into Zetterburn too much. And,
yeah.
You know, you never want, you know, Eliana to, you know, sort of be running into the Zetterburn, you know, getting comboed, you know, early kills. Oh, misses the DI a little bit on the up air.
Yeah. But this set, they've done a much better job of, like, containing Zetterburn, not letting him run loose.
Absolutely.
And just run and train on everyone. But So, blue team small disadvantage if Proto doesn't get the edge guard on Orcane, and at the same time Fireicy's building up percent on Sparx as well. But not the best DI on that back air.
No.
Proto with a really good reversal, going for the back air. And now, ooh, bad DI on the sweet spot forward air as well. And now
so much doubles DI going on.
Yeah.
You know, the DI where you don't expect a move to connect and then suddenly you're flying across
or
the
you're
stage.
you're focusing on somewhere entirely else on the screen. So now blue team back in the lead on this one. We're gonna have to see if red team can end up pulling something out.
Raw up smash, noticing that he's focused on the other person, you know, might be in the whip like of a move. Catches a kill on Eliana. Did he die to his teammates?
I think he
fine?
did.
Oh no.
So let's see what Proto can do. Really good tech on the down B.
Proto going so deep, you know, past where the camera shows you, trying to hit him with the forward air. Look at those pity flips from Fireicy, just keeping him, you know.
Fireicy's been really good at using the down B cancels.
Oh, what was that movement to get back on stage?
Let's see. Yep, Proto's starting to try and go for Thunderlines to get these kills.
Yeah, I feel like it's a little too greedy. You know?
No, but
you need to.
Fireicy barely
F-smash.
clips him, yeah.
The F smash actually point him into the animation so that you can't tech it if it's the fire consumption F smash.
All right, let's see. If
that up B was
okay.
so good from Sparx, but it was such good awareness from Fireicy to wave dash out of the way. Because if he got hit by by the up B,
he would have
was
died
dead,
to up air.
And then it's a 1v1.
Yeah, and even though there's a pretty big percentage advantage for Sparx, Eliana has a really dangerous punish game that very easily could have led to a dead Orcane right there.
Yeah.
But so now, Fireicy and yesdefinitely starting to claw their way back. Let's see where Sparx and Proto try and go. I wouldn't be surprised to see, I would think like Merchant Port, Fire Capital, they want a bigger stage, I think. Treetop. Treetop's not, oh wait, looks like it was meant to be Fire Capital and they just accidentally picked. All right, cool.
There we go.
All right, Fire Capital, F-tilt, nope.
I feel is a really, really good stage for Sparx and Protagify.
I think so too. I think the only thing they really have to worry about is getting fire up smashed on those top platforms by Aether. Yeah. That'll kill really early here.
You know, the extra room for them to move around, it definitely benefits Absa and Eliana a whole lot.
Yeah, but Sparx ended up getting a lot of damage built up to him, and then just a random sweet spot forward air from Fireicy and not the best DI ends up taking him out.
That's all it takes, especially in doubles when there's too many people to focus on. You know,
yeah.
And then you just don't have your focus on the right person at the right time. Suddenly wrong DI. And did he cloud pop him after his teammate's F smash?
I mean, it wouldn't have killed, so I actually kind of like that because it keeps him close to potentially combo off of it.
I think Eliana's F smash, you know, combos extremely well anyway. Oh, the cloud into up smash was really nice.
That cloud ended up saving Orcane. We're almost even. Sparx at a higher percent, but outside of that, even game so far. Let's
Fireicy, you know, putting on a lot of damage on Protagify. Up at 50% now.
But now Protagify starting a good edge guard.
Off stage.
Gets the tech. Let's see.
Can he finish this edge guard?
Let's see.
Oh no. yesdefinitely gets in the way.
Ends up hitting Fireicy, but Protagify retreats to the other side of the stage.
Ooh.
What a really good snipe. Yeah.
Protagify playing this so well.
Doesn't read the DI properly, but ends up getting clipped by the F smash. And now it looks like blue team definitely in position to take it, unless Fireicy can get this kill on Protagify.
Yeah, I mean, if you kill Protagify here, let Fireicy, you know, work on Sparx for a bit, then you know, Fireicy can probably get that kill on Sparx. You know, anything for, you know, Zetterburn and Eliana, not very good. And then it's a 1v1.
Protagify, there's an unsafe cloud, ends up getting parried and dies for it. And so now it's swapped back to red team favor, but definitely anyone's game at this point.
Oh, for sure. You know, next kill forces a 1v2, and then you've got a huge advantage.
Yeah. Proto unable to finish the edge guard on Fireicy that would have gotten that 1v2 for them.
It's so incredibly important to stay alive and keep your teammate alive. Oh my god!
That was so
good.
He
went for the up air. He went for the up B into up air. But instead, yesdefinitely noticing that his teammate would have died immediately if he didn't get in there. Killed Sparx for trying to end his teammate's life. That was insane.
All right,
such good awareness.
I think what needs to happen here is Protagify needs to finish this edge guard on Fireicy. And so YesDef ends up pressuring him and letting him back. Because either of these characters will die off of an edge guard from Aether.
Oh!
That was really good.
A little bit of unfortunate DI, and now 164%. They're
Almost
both at kill percent.
either hit from either character will kill right now.
Oh, he's on fire too. This,
Found Hump?
I feel like could have down smashed him, but 174%, anything will kill. Any forward air, any up air, any back air.
Good tag. Really amazing tag.
Oh my god. He gets the parry invincibility. Oh,
and gets the fair. All right. Proto and Sparx
God.
hug it out.
That was so good. That tech was so he needed it.
Yeah, no. So Sparx and Proto move on top 6 of the tournament.
Yeah,
Guaranteed
top
fifth
6
now.
That's so